It took me 25 years to realize that I was living out of fear. Well, to be fair, I'm not sure if it was like 25. I was like 7. I was 7 when the roots to this behavior took place. So it's very hard to count even those first few years when I was just a kid and I didn't really understand anything. I can for sure tell you that I've been living out of fear for at least 20 years. How does that even look like? Well, for me, I learned early on that I have to perform to feel good about myself, to feel safe. So between the ages of 1 to 7, I went through a few traumatic experiences, and I experienced just childhood abandonment. And these experiences took away my sense of security, my sense of safety. So a core need was not met. I just recently learned that from when we are born up until the age of 7 is where we build most of our beliefs about the world. Our lens through which we look, so to say. I've been looking through a false lens for 20 years. It's crazy to think about. And it makes me sad to think about the kid that grew up like that. It really does. It's so sad. Well, I guess I should frame it differently. I feel compassion for that kid. That was me, that grew up not feeling safe inside. So what I built over time was performative confidence. So my confidence was grounded in doing, in performing. Most of those years I spent in a flight or fight, freeze or fawn states, or just sympathetic nervous system states. And the reason I'm talking about this, I finally feel this fear to the fullest. I finally feel and I see this fear. I have peeled back so many layers to me where it's just raw fear. I'm just afraid. And based on science and psychology, what you're supposed to do and what I'm supposed to do now is just stay with the fear. Like literally befriend it, stay with it, not allow it to guide my actions. I spent over 20 years in a state where I was mostly suffering. It's just so hard to believe, you know? And now that I'm realizing this and actually working to reprogram my nervous system to feel safe in my body without doing, without performing, without thinking or trying to become ultra rich to be enough, I don't even know who I am. That's the feeling. After taking off layer and layer and layer of this fear-based living, when I'm here at the bottom, sitting with that fear and that void that was in me, that I've always felt this void because I filled it with girlfriends, I filled it with substances, with action, just screens. I have no idea who I am right now. And although it does sound like it sucks, I'm also kind of excited because I get to rebuild my foundation. I get to rebuild it from a place of safety, from a place of love, where I'm not controlled by fear, where I build healthier boundaries with myself and other people. I've always felt that all of this is inside of me, and I've always wondered, what is it? What is this? What is this void? What is this exhaustion? Because for the last 10 years, I had felt this exhaustion, but I just thought that it's weakness. I literally thought I'm weak, that there's something wrong with me. But it actually was just my system, my nervous system, being tired from hypervigilance. I mean, I pushed myself endlessly in my 20s. And now that I'm 32, and if you would have asked me 10 years ago where I would be by the time when I'm 30, I would say I have kids, I have a family, I have a few successful businesses, a house, a dog. But right now, I do have a business, but it still needs a lot of work. And at the same time, I'm just absolutely burnt out, exhausted. Most days, I'm just exhausted. And as far as I've researched, it's a good place to be, because something new gets to be born out of this state, out of this exhaustion, out of this emptiness, out of this stillness. Because really, really, I'm just learning to be in stillness and to gain peace from being, not from doing. After 20 years of just performative confidence. And it makes me wonder, how much time is it gonna fucking take me now to self-regulate, to reprogram the nervous system, to just feel safe in my body and feel peace through being, not through doing. It's all right. I'm willing to do the work. I'm willing to stay with myself, stay with the stillness until I reach a point where I'm reaching less for external stimulation. But God, it's tough. It's just tough to be in stillness after so many years of just doing. I'm currently living in Africa. I'm living in Tanzania. My business is, I built a safari hotel in Tanzania, in Mikumi National Park. And I'm here and I'm just, in a way, I'm here helping grow the business. I'm here helping oversee the business. And I'm very blessed to have this opportunity that I don't have to do a 9-to-5 job, but I can actually spend time with myself, healing all of those years of performing. So it took me 20 plus years to realize that I'm operating out of fear. And the reason why I came to this conclusion was just because my body was shutting down. I just couldn't do much. I still can't do much. I'm just exhausted, and I have learned that what used to fuel me doesn't fuel me anymore. There's no more fuel. My body just doesn't want to operate out of fear anymore. So now I'm here. I'm empty. Let's see how I feel this emptiness. No pun intended. Yeah. Have a good day.